Hey guys, so I'm starting off by prepping my face with the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. That's a mouthful. And then when that's dry, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation in the color Classic Ivory. And I apply that using my Holy Grail product for applying foundation, my Beauty Blender. Can't go without this thing. And in a patting motion, I'm applying that all over my face. I'm using the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer, which in my opinion is a great inexpensive drugstore eyeshadow primer. To start with the eyes, I'm using the Milani Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow in the color Bella Mandarin, and I'm going to apply that with a fluffy blending brush, and I'm using the Morphe M200 to apply the shadow into the crease as a transition shade. And this doesn't have to be perfect. The palette that I'm using in this look is the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette, and I'm using the highlighting shade called Unzipped, and with an angle brush I'm applying it to my brow bone, and then using a blending brush with no product on it, and I'm going to be blending the colors together. And I'm using a short shader brush and some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm spraying the brush without trying to get the camera wet. And I'm using that to dip it into the next color, which is the color Unleashed in the palette, which is a gorgeous copper gold. I love this color. And I am applying it all over the lid and drawing a little bit on to the outer corner. I know it looks a little scary right now, but I'm going to blend it all out after. And now with a blending brush, I'm just going to blend and blend and blend. And when you think you're done, keep going. This look is all about blending. All this talk about blending just keeps reminding me of that Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore movie, Blended. I love that movie, and the music that's in it. But anywho, next I'm using a taper blending brush. I'm using the Morphe M412, and I'm using that to apply the color Undeniable, which is a great matte brown, and I am applying that right into the crease. And then with the same brush, I'm going to use the shade Unedited, which is a dark matte brown shade, and I'm applying that to the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. And again, don't worry if it looks a little bit crazy or intense, the blending will come. But before I start blending, I'm using the angle brush again and going back to the brow bone with the highlight color Undressed to make it a little bit brighter. Then with a big fluffy blending brush, I'm just blending, blending, blending. So now to cover up some of those dark circles, I'm using the NYX Color Correcting Concealer in this coral shade, and I just apply a little bit under my eyes with my fingers and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. And then I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Fair. This is a great way to hide circles, is to apply your concealer in a triangle under your eyes. I'm also applying that down the bridge of my nose, around my nose where I get really red, and my chin to highlight. And I'm blending all that again with my Beauty Blender. I just love the way this sponge makes like any liquid product look amazing. And for contouring, I'm using the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Stick, and I'm using the contour color, obviously. And I'm applying that on the temples of my forehead, down the sides of my face, and under my cheekbones. And yes, I do the duck face to find my cheekbones. Then I use a dotting motion down the sides of my nose. And now that I look like I'm ready for surgery, I'm going to blend that all out with the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, the F80 brush. And again, you just blend and blend and blend. And then you blend it out some more. And then you keep blending. I wonder how many times I actually say the word blend or blending in this video. And then I'm using a small flat buffer brush to blend the contour down my nose. Yeah, that was easy for me to say. With the Real Techniques sculpting brush, I am setting the cream contour with a powder, and I'm using the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using the shade Fawn. And I'm just applying that everywhere I use the cream contour. Then I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and once again, using my favorite saying, you just blend and blend and blend. Using a small fluff brush to blend out the sides of my nose. Then I'm using the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, and I'm going to set the under eye area using a Real Techniques highlighting brush. And for a little extra highlight, I'm using the shade Banana from the Anastasia contour kit, just to highlight underneath my eyes and down my nose a little bit. And now for the brows, which we all know take forever, I'm using the Brow Wiz from Anastasia in the color Taupe, and I am using the spoolie side first to comb out the hairs, and then I'm going to outline my brows with the pencil side. And I usually don't use both this and the pomade, but on this day I knew that I was going to be warm and I didn't want my brows to melt off, so I filled my brows in with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Blonde, and I used an angle brush. And when I'm done filling them in, I just use the spoolie side and I just brush them out to look so that they look more natural, not so drawn on. To make sure those puppies weren't going anywhere, I used the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel to lock them into place. I'm then using the Tarte Smolder Eyes Waterproof Liner in the color Fig, and I'm using that on the waterline and on my top lid, which is just so unattractive to watch, in my opinion. Using a flat definer brush, I'm going to go back into the Lorac palette and use the color Undeniable again and apply it right under my waterline. For the liquid eyeliner, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Precision Pen Eyeliner, and I'm only applying a very thin line to the lid as close as my eyelash line that I can get it. And this is mostly to hide the false lashes that I'm going to be using, and I did a very small wing at the outer corner just to extend the eye a little. And I'm just curling my lashes, and for mascara, I'm using a sample of my new favorite mascara. This is the Tarte Gifted Mascara. I absolutely love it. And while my mascara dries, I'm going to use the Real Techniques blush brush and the Milani Baked Powder Blush in the color Dolce Pink, and I'm applying a little bit right on the apples of my cheeks. Then with a small highlighting brush, I'm going to use the Becca highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop, and I'm using that on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and with a small round pencil brush, I'm going to highlight the inner eye and my brow bone. For eyelashes, I'm using the Ardell Clear Brush On Glue and the Sephora Lash Duo Kit, and I'm just brushing the glue right onto the band of the lashes. And if you're listening to music while you're doing this like I am, it's the perfect time to break it down while you're letting your eyelash glue get tacky before applying them. And when it's ready, I like to use tweezers to apply them, and I try to get it as close to my real lashes as possible without poking my eye out. And I usually pinch my real lashes and fake ones together to make them look more real. When I'm applying my glue, I like to add extra glue just on the edges because that's where I have my biggest issues. They like to lift up. And this is the finished eye look. Now on for the lips, which is my favorite part. I'm lining my lips first, and I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Lip Liner in the color Cherry Kiss. I absolutely love this color. It would be lovely if you could actually see what I was doing. Yeah, I really gotta work on that. And then over that, I'm using my favorite liquid lipstick, which is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, and I'm using the shade Lolita. I absolutely love these two colors together. For my hair, I'm doing a super simple, like half updo top knot look, and I'm just separating the top of my hair and taking a small clear elastic, and then I secure that with a bobby pin so that it doesn't go anywhere. Then I twist the hair around to make the bun, and I use a lot of bobby pins to keep it in place. I absolutely love this look because it's just so simple and easy, but it's fun. And to finish this look off, all you need is your favorite fall scarf and a leather jacket, and you're good to go. All you're missing now is your pumpkin spice latte. Hey guys, it's Bethany. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I absolutely love this look. I am obsessed with it right now because fall is finally upon us, and it is my absolute favorite season. I love all the makeup looks that go with it, and the outfits, the jackets and the scarves and everything. I just have so much fun with it, and I hope you guys do too. I wanted to mention that if you guys liked my nails in the video, I also made a tutorial on that, so I will put a link in the description box below for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe. Till next time, bye guys! Ugh, something's in my eye. It's in there. Yep. It's a dog hair. Oh, that's lovely.